Roger. I don't wish to sound like an alarmist, but I must admit being more than a little concerned about the ice situation.
What ice situation?
Well, it seems to be melting. Now, I know you keep it all sealed up in that special plastic box thing, but each time I open it there seems to be more and more water and less ice.
Then don't keep opening it, darling.
Oh, don't be ridiculous, Roger. I have to check on things.
What things?
Well, the Chardonnay for one. I mean, one wants it to be chilled, but not over-chilled, for heaven's sake. And then there's my gelatin face mask. Not to mention...
Your what?
My gelatin face mask. Roger, if we're going to be drinking wine all evening, I don't want to wake up tomorrow looking like some sort of church gargoyle. Frankly, I doubt you'd be too keen on it either. And if it's not cooled to the correct temperature, it doesn't work properly. You still wake up looking blanched and puffy.
But darling, we're camping, that's part of it. It doesn't matter if we wake up looking blanched and puffy. In fact, that's the whole point. We've chosen to sacrifice 3 days from our hectic schedules in order to convene with nature and realize ourselves more fully as human beings. At least, that's what it said in the pamphlet. And what that means in basic terms, in the debit column, Caroline, is that we must forego all our little comforts and conveniences and, yes, even our masks, and reacquaint ourselves with this simple earth from which we sprang.
Oh, Roger, you are clever. I wish you'd write these things down. I'm sure you could write a book or something one of these days. Wait, I must tell Anastasia she'll wet herself.
Oh, why did you bring that? You're defeating the whole purpose.
I hope she's back from her cousin's funeral. I'd hate to catch her at an awkward moment. What time is it?
I thought we were supposed to be roughing it.
Hello? What?
I thought we were supposed to be roughing it.
We are roughing it, darling. For God's sake, look around. There's dirt everywhere.
I'm not sure that you're fully grasping the essence of this event.
Isn't it ringing?
It's probably out of range.
Out of range? But this is the Lake District, not Lake Victoria. Oh, honestly, why is it that we can whiz people up into space every 5 minutes and yet I can't even pick up the phone for a quick natter with Anastasia? I mean, what's the point? Oh, I hate modern life.
That's more like it. Don't think about it. Just go with the flow. Get back to basics. Back to nature.
Oh, please don't put it like that, Roger. You make it all seem so plain and depressing.
That's because you're not opening yourself up to it.
Wait a minute. Perhaps it's the battery. Perhaps it needs charging.
Perhaps it does. Why don't you plug it in?
Yes, I think I... Oh, very amusing. Look, Roger, I want this little experiment of yours to be a smashing success, every bit as much as you do. This is our first just us time together since we started seeing each other, and I want it to be memorable, but in the right way. And quite frankly, the way things are going, I doubt I'll...
What?
Oh my God!
What is it?
Oh no! It's just struck me. If the phone's not working, how am I to... I've no way of reaching Dr. Carlyle.
But darling, surely you can go 3 days without Dr. Carlyle.
Perhaps. I don't know. I never have before.
Well then, think of me as Dr. Carlyle. Talk to me.
Oh, don't be absurd, darling. You haven't the qualifications.
But I can listen, can't I? I'm sure that's at least half of it. So if you suddenly find yourself coming over a bit peculiar, you start talking and I'll start listening.
Darling, I know you mean well, but what you're suggesting is a complete nonsense. You don't know the first thing about psychoanalysis. Talking to you would be like, well, talking to a bar of soap.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Now, don't get all prickly. You know what I mean. It's just that, would Dr. Carlyle be on reach or shut? Oh, balls to it all. I need a drink. I'm going for a bottle. Temperature be damned. Why don't you light the fire?
Good idea.
Darling, I can't find the corkscrew. Where have you hidden it?
In the same place I hid the matches, I expect.
Oh, you didn't forget to bring it. And just as I was getting in the mood. Oh, Roger, honestly, asking me to go primitive for a day or two is one thing, but this is beginning to have all the appeal of an Ethiopian refugee camp.
What are those?
Wine glasses, of course. Or would you prefer we drink from the bottle?
But they're from my Rydell Sommier series. Why didn't you bring the plastic ones?
Plastic? I'd hardly call that convening with nature. Anyway, they're just glasses. If they break, we can replace them.
But they're from the Sommier series. They cost a bloody fortune. Each piece is hand-blown in Austria by old men.
Oh, well, if you're going to be like that over a few cups, I may as well just...
No. I was just... They were just... Let's just open the bottle.
And how are we supposed to do that without a corkscrew?
Here, give it to me. I'll use the car keys. I can push the cork inside.
Oh. I say, you are resourceful in a tight spot, aren't you, Roger?
It's not a matter of heroics, darling. It's a matter of fundamental physics, which is what this weekend is all about. That which is compressed under pressure must be released one way or another. Et voila.
Bravo! You can be modest all you like. I still think it's something of a minor miracle. Here.
Splendid. Now, if I may, I'd like to propose a small toast to to Mother Nature.
And to poverty.
Well, I don't know that poverty is actually something one toasts to, is it, darling?
Isn't it? Well, whatever this is then, to this vast, cruel, barren habitat.
I don't think that's quite it either.
Well then, to living amongst dirt and trees and all the rest of it.
How about, Caroline, how about to life?
Oh, that's a good one. Super, yes. Life.
Darling, may I ask you something personal? And please don't take this the wrong way, because it's nothing more than idle curiosity, and if it's at all out of bounds, then you must tell me to shut up immediately.
Oh, Roger, don't be silly. I have nothing to hide. I make it a point to keep it all right here on the surface so everyone can see it.
I know you do, darling, and it's very much appreciated. It's just that, well, it's crossed my mind from time to time. Matter of fact, so you understand why you...
Roger,
What?
Roger, get it off me! I tell you, it's a fly. Get it, please. I'm going to be sick. It must have gone in the wine.
I can't, darling. I can't just put my fingers inside you and start touching you. I don't think it's quite
Roger, please,
appropriate.
for God's sake, they have diseases and all kinds of germs, so go get it out of me!
Oh,
Oh, thank heavens. Did you kill it? Is it dead?
not necessary, actually. It's, well, it's a piece of cork.
Oh. Nevertheless, I thought you were quite brave.
Thank you.